Hey Mathers!
Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making an great guacamole recipe for you guys.
Alright, so for our guacamole recipe, we have to make sure that we have a lot of tomatoes and a lot of onions.
I don't know about that one.
So how do you like your guac?
Pure avocado.
Pure avocado? Like, no tomatoes, no onions?
Yeah, what else? Why would you need tomatoes and onions?
Alright guys, I can't believe she's actually trying to make guacamole without anything, like only avocado. I don't know who does that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my own guacamole and I'm gonna show her what real guacamole is. So I'm gonna add as many toppings as possible. Catch you guys later.
So now that I have all my ingredients ready, it's time to make the guacamole. Now obviously, to make the perfect guacamole, I have to add a lot of onions and a lot of tomatoes. How do I maximize this though? Let's find out.
I'm very picky, so when mixing in my tomatoes and onions, I like to have my avocados in a rectangular shape, which has a base and a height. Of course, I want to have the most amount of tomatoes and onions, so I should maximize the area formed by the rectangle. We can do this by using optimization. So the perimeter of the rectangle formed by my guacamole must be 20 centimeters, since I have a limited supply of avocados. They're really expensive. The formula for the perimeter is P equals 2 times base plus height, which is equal to 20 centimeters. The formula for the area is A equals base times height. To optimize the maximum amount of tomatoes and onions that can fit inside the avocado rectangle, I have to find the derivative of the equation of the area. Since 2 times b plus h is equal to 20, we can find that b equals 10 minus h. Plug this into the equation for b, and we can get that the area is equal to h times 10 minus h. From there, we can distribute the h and expand the expression to 10h minus h to the power of 2. By using power rule, the derivative of the equation with respect to h is a prime equals 10 minus 2h. If the derivative of any equation is equal to 0, that indicates that the value at the point is a maximum or a minimum. When we set the derivative to 0, h is equal to 5. In order to determine whether or not this is a maximum, we must take the second derivative. So the derivative of a prime equals 10 minus 2h is equal to a double prime equals negative 2. When the second derivative is negative, that indicates that the graph of the original function is concave down when h equals 5, confirming that it's the maximum. When we plug this into the area formula, a is equal to 5 times 5. It's a square.
Alright, so now that I've maximized the amounts of onions and tomatoes I need for my guacamole, it's time to make it. Wow. Perfect.
So since we apparently have different opinions on guac, we are splitting up the ingredients and then just making 2 separate ones because, some people just don't appreciate good guac.
Hey Mathers!
Oh my god, stop.
Alright.